A Florida prison inmate will now be locked up even longer. He's just been sentenced in a murder-for-hire plot.
He admitted to trying to have a federal judge and a prosecutor killed when a court case didn't go his way.
Now, a convict described as a lifetime criminal will be spending another 60 years in prison. 45-year-old Robert Spiker received a sentence in federal court. Investigators say he not only put out a hit on a judge and a prosecutor, he even tried to sneak a shank into a courtroom so he could stab them. He was already serving 15 years for burglary. Channel 4's Vic Micolucci was in court for the sentencing. He's joining us now live from the federal courthouse downtown. Vic.
Tom, records show that Spiker had a very long criminal history dating back to when he was just a kid. He even escaped from prison at one time. Now these new charges are going to put him behind bars for likely the rest of his life. Now our cameras were not allowed in the federal courthouse behind me today, so we used the help of narrators to better tell the story. This is the shank that agents say Robert Spiker tried to take into his court hearing with one intention: to kill this man, Mark Devereaux, 25 years with the U.S. Attorney's Office in Jacksonville. Devereaux was prosecuting Spiker for a 2012 perjury case. This is one of the letters that Spiker wrote, plotting to kill Devereaux and possibly his family as well.
If I catch that in the courtroom, I'ma ice and dice his. I'ma kill that.
Spiker wrote while serving prison time for another crime, burglary. The 6'6", 260-pound inmate said he met
some Al-Qaeda guys
behind bars, and they knew a person who would kill the prosecutor.
I put a hit out on his to kill him.
Spiker wrote to a friend. He said he had no problem with a hitman killing Devereaux's wife and kids as well, if need be. Federal agents say Spiker also wanted the judge on his case dead. But the FBI intercepted the letters threatening to kill Judge Tom Morris and Attorney Devereaux, thanks to the help from other prisoners who acted as informants.
I thank God that his cellmate did the right thing, but for that, I would probably be dead.
Documents show an FBI agent posed as a hitman and learned of the plans. The FBI and the U.S. Marshals helped find the shank and stop what Spiker admitted to be the courtroom stabbing he had planned. Judge Morris wasn't at the sentencing, but Devereaux asked the judge for a harsh prison sentence.
I did nothing to deserve this. If this man is ever released from prison, he's going to commit an offense, and it may be my murder. I asked the court to not cause me to always look over my shoulder.
Spiker spoke briefly, admitting he was angry at Devereaux for the way he handled the perjury case, saying,
I felt that he was breaking the law to enforce the law to prosecute me, and I got mad.
The judge on the case said while Spiker had a rough upbringing, it was no excuse for his actions, which he called a well-orchestrated plan over a period of time. So Spiker is already serving time for those burglary charges that he was convicted on about 12 years ago. Next month, he will be actually sentenced for his conviction for the perjury charges plus the 60 years. So it is next to impossible that he'll ever be released from prison. Reporting live downtown, I'm Vic Micolucci, Channel 4, the local station.
Vic, any comment from Spiker's attorney?
I talked to him, and he did not want to comment on camera, but he said he was obviously a little bit disappointed with the order handed down by the judge. Tom, he said that his client actually has mental health issues. He's not getting any help in the Florida prison system, and he needs to go to a mental health facility and not a prison so that he can correct these actions and these thoughts that he's demonized by.
Vic Micolucci reporting to us live from downtown. Thank you, Vic.